She got her money, she got her business, she got her money, she got her business, she got her money, she got her business, and come to that money, she handle her business, and she be like, back it up, 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 back it up. That shorty just focused, don't care about the sign up, but she keep her bills paid.
Hey guys,
What's good? What's going on? Red
welcome back
Spice in the building.
to Love and Lust with REDZSPICE and WIZZ. WIZZ is actually at the station right now, and I am virtual.
Yeah.
Um,
What's good, homie?
the community is a little shook up today. Um, the bad news about DMX, and I just wanna first off, I just want to say shout out to everybody that's gonna go through this Easter with some new mourning that's going on because I got a lot of bad news this week. So I just want to send up some prayers for everybody that's mourning, new and old. But the news about DMX, I love DMX. I loved him from the first time I saw him, from the first time I heard his voice. And if you know me, I have a saying about him. I'm not going to say it on live, but I love him really. And the last time I saw him, I don't think I made it to the Rough Riders reunion tour, but the Bad Boy reunion, I went the night that Rough Riders performed. And the crowd was trying to boo him while he was praying. And I know I recorded it and I was like, he's just like me. He can find God anywhere. So we gonna send some prayers up for DMX, send some prayers up for his family and his true friends right now. I wanted to open with a nice little DMX song or something like that.
But Mike went mute.
Who, my mic?
Yeah, it's going on mute.
My mic
Yeah,
is mute?
I can't hear you. You was talking, your lips was moving, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I don't know. You can't hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So I said, I had wanted to start the show with DMX song, DMX whatever, and I know Facebook is kind of strict about the music that we play, but I don't care if we get cut off. I don't care,
Yeah.
because that's how much he meant to me. Them summers, 99 summer, 98 summer, DMX was a big deal in New York City.
I had experience with him going on the road, Cash Money, Rough Rider tour.
Hmm.
It was dope. He was a real cool dude.
Hmm.
I was blessed to be like in his presence a couple of times.
Hmm.
You know. But we just gotta pray and just hope everything works out. It was just all week is crazy with these bad news and stuff. But we gotta just go through it. You know, just find positivity out of it. Just give just keep our prayers for him.
Hmm.
Homie, what you want to start off with the show with?
Um,
So,
um, okay, so we're gonna start with the current events.
yeah, we could do that.
Um, the Georgia voting. Oh, let me apologize in advance for my energy today. It's just low. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. It's just low. Um, okay, so Georgia and the voting laws. Um,
It's crazy.
the the Major League, the baseball All Star game.
Yeah, they canceled out Georgia.
Right, because of the voting law that they passed. And it's their mayor that's siding with the person that actually voted the law in or whatever. I don't know. It's just dumb.
Yeah, somebody got arrested, right? Knocking on one of the
Because he was signing the bill with his door closed. Yeah.
closed door policy. That's crazy.
Also, some arenas are only seating what's the name of it? Vaccinated people. So they are pushing the vaccine. If you want to go to a Miami Heat game, you got to be vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
I think,
it wasn't. It's not only a section.
No, the whole arena.
Oh my god. It's making it. They really pushing this, and I don't know with the Johnson & Johnson batch messing up 15 million. Are they using outside vendors and stuff, contractors? I don't know.
Wait, what happened with Johnson?
Johnson.
I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, they messed their batch. 15 million batches was messed up. They was using outside contractors. And
so did people actually get the messed up?
No, they didn't. No, they caught it in time.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, why they using Johnson & Johnson when Johnson & Johnson can make the powder safe. People catching cancer.
Some people want just one shot versus the 2 shots, and Johnson & Johnson is 1 shot.
I don't know. And then the person that took the first shot and caught the COVID in between. I'm like,
yeah, because you can still get it, and that's the
people don't believe that.
I heard somebody saying like, "Oh, I have my mask on now because they told me my vaccination isn't going to be good until another 90 days or something like that." And I'm like, even after the vaccination, you still have to wear your mask. You still have to be safe. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking I am going to get it though. I'm thinking on it. I don't know.
It's to me. I don't know if it's clearly FDA approved. Is it under the emergency?
None of them are FDA approved.
But people are saying they have people thinking that it's FDA approved. But I know it's under.
I didn't hear about any of them being FDA approved.
Yeah, people's like, they trying to really like. I know certain of my family members. You should take it. You should take it. Like, no, I'm not taking it. I don't care about going down the block and taking my test every 2 weeks.
I know the Nets, they sent out an email saying it's 3 ways to enter, right? Either you pay for your own test, like 3 days prior or something like that. You take a test when you get there, or if you're vaccinated, you're good. Like you don't have to take a test or anything like that. Which is kind of crazy because you can still get it even if you're vaccinated. So it's just, I don't know. It's just not safe. It's just not safe. But a lot of things are opening up more. I mean, the mayor of New York said city workers got to go back to work by May 3rd. I don't think it's happening, but we'll see.
You're trying to push 25%.
Well, I hope I'm not in the 25% because I'm not with it. People that are 30 and up are now eligible in New York City, and I got so many texts from friends like, "Girl, you eligible now? Mind your business. Like, don't worry about me and my status on being vaccinated or not." But I'm putting that out there because people might want to know you are eligible. I went to pick up my mom's medicine at Walgreens, and it was packed. I'm like, "Is this the line?" They like, "No, we here for the vaccine." It was packed in there, like no 6 feet distance, no nothing. So y'all still be safe, even if you're getting vaccinated.
Word, they not around my pharmacy. They're not doing it around my way yet, as of yet.
Okay. Let's see. New York City legalized recreational marijuana usage. So congratulations to everybody that's been getting high. You can get extra high now. Hopefully some people get to come home that are in jail on marijuana charges.
Yeah, that's what they're trying. And hopefully
Well,
I can stop getting pulled over because my eyes are sleepy. Because they always be thinking that I'm smoking, and I'm the non-smoking one.
I mean, I hope so. Um, what else for? Okay, no, we're not. I don't know. Maybe we should get into that. Let me see. Do I have anything else? Well, we did a live. What, like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, about Derek Jackson. So I don't want to get too into that. Just gonna say that he's crazy. His wife is crazy. I know y'all all saw the videos and the memes on that, but we did a live on Instagram about that last week. And I'm just gonna say he was 22 when he started blogging about his mistakes and relationship advice. And he's now in his 30s and he's still doing the same stuff he was doing back then. So watch who your relationship goals are. Hold on, Mello, why you said congratulations, Red and Wiz? Congratulations on what, brother? And shout out to you, Mello, for tuning in. Um, yeah. So the live we had on last week, Thursday, or the week before Thursday, it was dope. We had a good time. It was a lot of jokes. Oh, here comes Damon, and Red still uses an iPhone 5. No, I don't. It's not a 5. So shut up. But yeah, we're probably gonna move our lives to Facebook because Instagram don't be acting right. Instagram has the 4 people that you can have on live, and whenever we add the 4th person or the 3rd person, it just starts acting up. So we'll probably move it to Facebook. So I'm gonna say this, then we're gonna get into our first topic. The Vatican put out a statement saying that they will not bless same-sex marriages, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for Catholics that are gay, that's a big blow because you want to be married to your significant other. So, oh, Mello said we can smoke in peace. Mello, I do not indulge in marijuana, but congratulations to those that do. Thank you very much. Anyway, so that brings us to Mr. Little Nas X. He put out a music video this past week or so. I think the name of it is like "Call Me by My Name" or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was really demonic. Like I didn't watch it. I just saw clips because I believe in like transfers of energy and stuff like that. So I'm not even going. All I know is what people were saying about it and that how he was dancing with the devil and all of this other stuff, right?
He was not only doing that, Red. He was grinding. I was like, "What the hell am I watching?"
Oh, you watched it?
Yes, because when you talked about it, I said I had to research, and then I heard somebody else talk about it. I'm like, "Yo, even though he got 77 million views."
Mello, you gotta talk to Wiz. Mello is saying, can we do the live earlier, like 7? You gotta talk to Wiz. Wiz be the one talking about he can't do it till 9:30.
Wednesday, I said I'm good.
Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't. Oh, so Wednesdays we can do it earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, Mello, just for you, we gonna do a live earlier in the day, like 7. I don't know. We might do one this week. It depends on. Oh, see, Damon is saying he be working. Like, we can't have it both ways. I don't know what y'all want. We'll take a vote on Instagram and see.
On what day?
Yeah, Damon, what day are you off? We could do it on the day that you're off early so that Mello can catch it too. So basically, Little Nas X put out this demonic Satan praising video, right? Music video. And the song, he said it's about some guy that he was in love with, like when he was younger or something. I don't really know. Anyway, he then put out some sneakers. The sneakers have a drop of human blood in them, and the pentagon, that's what it is, the 6-sided star thingy, the devil sign. Yeah. It has that, and it has a drop of human blood in it. So a lot of people were up in arms about it because they said, you had our kids singing Old Town Road, and now you pushing Satan on them. Okay. Nick Young, the basketball player, he was one of them that said something about it, where Lil Nas X replied, Old Town Road was about doing drugs. I never knew that. I heard it a million times. I never knew it was about doing drugs. Fine and good. So there was a tweet that Lil Nas X put up. We get into the actual topic. I'm just giving y'all the background to. Oh shit, I deleted it. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. All right. So basically, Lil Nas X said, I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the shit y'all preached. What happened to me because I was gay. So I hope you are mad, stay mad, feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. So that's what's on the screen right now. I'm reading one more time. I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the shit y'all preached. What happened to me?
Can you print it up?
It's
Yeah.
up. It's on the screen.
Okay.
It's on the screen. Okay. I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of the shit y'all preached what happened to me because I was gay. So I hope you are mad, stay mad, feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. So my question to you guys is this okay? Because to me, it's really not okay. And it has nothing to do per se with the gay community. It's just the pushing Satanism, right? Everybody's entitled to their own. But I agreed with Nick Young, which he retracted his statement. You know what I'm saying? About our kids were listening to you, because he's like, I'm not a role model. I never asked to be a role model. You have to watch what your kids are getting into, which is true, right? But I'm not okay with this mainstream media of him pushing Satan, period. As an adult, I'm not okay with it. Mello said, I tracked down the Satan shoes for something I'm working with. It's a custom shoe, but parents shouldn't expect celebs to raise their kids. I agree, and I get it. And our next topic is going to be about children and social media. Some things you can't help.
Yeah.
You're not with your kid 24/7. We're going to get into that in the next topic. So I just want to know, are we okay with this?
Ray, can I interject?
Yes.
So here's my thing. Most people who want to get into the business have to understand that there's going to come a time where you're going to be in front of an audience. You're going to have a fan base. Okay, you're going to have people that gravitate towards you. You're going to have people that look up to you and have expectations of you. Okay, if that's not in the back of your mind before you go and embark on this endeavor, then maybe you should take another lane. So the excuse that you're not responsible for other people's children or how you raise them, but you are responsible for your own integrity, what you present before the people, what you give and put out there, because people will emulate or try to duplicate what you're doing.
Correct. I completely agree. But then on the other hand, right, I'm seeing social media posts that from adults that are praising him for being this brave, for speaking out on how Christianity shuns the gay community. Even Donnie McClurkin came out this week. Well, I don't know if it was this week because we haven't had a show in a minute, but recently he came out and he said, I've been healed from homosexuality, but I just feel like I'm going to be alone because I don't know what a woman wants. Right. So people are even posting about this saying, it's really sad that people just can't be who they want to be. And Lil Nas X is basically saying, I'm done with Christianity because it doesn't want me to be gay. So on the other hand, he's just really hurt and upset, I think. And this is his way of dealing with it. I'm not okay with it, but this is his way of dealing with it.
Okay, so I get that. But what about those innocent children out there that look up to him who is now confused about what they should be doing with their lifestyle and also with their Christianity if they choose to go that way? I mean, it's okay for you to express yourself, but you should create platforms. You should create things that's going to educate people for why you're doing what you're doing, and not just blatantly throw it out there for people to judge you or condemn you for why you're doing it. Okay, he's a star. He's making a lot of money. He's got a lot of cameras before him, so he really needs to think about what he's doing before he does it. And I
I
understand his plight. I get that, but that's not the way to express yourself.
I get that, but I'm telling you, a lot of posts have been like, y'all need to leave this little boy alone. Let him be who he wants to be. And I'm like, it's unfair. It's unfair that me, myself, as an adult, why wasn't there like, you know how if you post nudity on social media, right?
Mhm.
They'll blur it and say, if you
Right,
want to see this, click it. Because I
right.
don't want to see that shit on my timeline. I don't.
Absolutely. So again, they have a double standard for what they will allow and what they won't allow.
Correct.
And that's
Correct.
not fair to our children,
I agree.
to those who
Definitely.
are innocent, who may receive something. And once a seed is planted,
The
ain't no telling where it
curiosity, the curiosity is there now.
Right,
Even if they
right,
don't like it, they gonna wanna, well, what does that mean? Let me look this up.
right.
Right. Let me read Damon's comment. He said, so I get Little Nas X point. It was a little extreme for me, though. Here's the thing. Nas was trying to troll the people. The same Christians who listened to his music condemned him and said he was going to hell when he was gay. He took that and ran with it and flipped it into the narrative of this is where you said I'm going to be, so I'm embracing it. Great as a troll job. It makes me uneasy with the devil love. Little Nas X is a product of Christianity. Right. It's like mind blowing.
Right.
It is mind blowing. And one of the girls, she's like a Disney character. Not a Disney character. She's in the Disney movies. I don't really know her name. She was in the movie with LL Cool J when he had the three daughters and stuff, the three little sisters. She's one of them, right? And she said, she's heavy into Christianity. And she said, I'm really sad that you were hurt by people that you thought were Christians, like people that you thought were Christians hurt you. And now this is how you're going about it. And I don't know. I don't know where we go from here as far as people not pushing their agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes both ways because we can't expect everybody to be on the same wavelength when it comes to religion. But I'm just not okay with the devil worshiping on my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, when I watched the video, I'm like, he could have came across in a different undertone for it. It didn't have to be so raunchy and like he's pushing Satanism. I understand where he's going with
But
it.
the raunchy part, y'all not saying that when Cardi and Meg performing.
Well, I mean, no, to me, yeah, you right about that. I'm just saying the raunchy as far as where he's going down this pole from heaven to hell, and he's like saying like y'all wouldn't accept me, so I'm going. To me it was just too much. I'm saying
Too much for you as an adult or too much for children?
too much for children because he got a lot of followers. To me, he should have just did it a different route or more friendlier for kids.
What? So you want him to be polite about it so that the kids can enjoy it?
Different aspect. You didn't have to do it like that. You have to make it. You got to make it to. You got to make it to because you got kids. A lot of kids they don't have parental things on their phones. That needed to be parental.
Okay. Oh, I get you. And I'm telling you, my next topic, y'all, is going to be crazy, but it was the second video that I saw on that level. And I was like, okay, hold on. We had to talk about this. And I'm scared. I'm scared to play this video for y'all. That's how deep the video is. But it might save a life. It might help a parent. So we gonna get into it. But as far as Little Nas and the Christianity thing, I always, and I'm not pushing my agenda on anybody that watches the show, but I just feel like I hope he finds God again. I know the industry is heavy into other things, but I hope he finds God again. And I hope people are paying attention to what their kids are watching.
Amen.
But to me,
So,
when he came out first time when he was gay, I didn't care. I still played his music. It doesn't
right.
that's his preference. That's his preference. He wasn't bothering me with it, you know. So that's why I said, to me, I didn't care. I bumped his whole thing. You know, people are going to the extreme now. He's disrespecting Nas and he's disrespecting Malcolm X because with the X. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's a new one. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm like, nah. I'm like, come on.
Okay, so Damon said, so if somebody says Jeff got all these hoes and Jeff posts a pic with his female friends with the caption, these hoes, who's wrong here? People need to stop labeling others.
Yeah.
I mean, if the friends are okay with being labeled these hoes, then I don't see an issue with the caption.
I mean, to me, as far as I have daughters, I don't want to be like label hoes. There's certain things I don't even say. I don't call no woman a B. I don't even say B.
That's dope, and I hate it. I hate that that's a part of our community as well. Like it's one thing if a man uses that word, right? It's one thing if that's how they speak. All right. But to hear when females be like, I don't like it. Wait, Damon said it's Jeff accepting people's labels and trolling back, whether they are hoes or not. I mean, I get it, DD, I get it, but it doesn't make it okay that he's taking the trolling and he's flipping it on them. That doesn't make it okay. Two rights don't make a wrong.
No, it doesn't.
Rights don't make a wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. You get what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And I feel that we got to stop using the labels. Me and certain stuff, because to me it sends out the wrong message.
Well, I don't know. I just hope that Lil Nas X has a loving team around him, just like any other teens that are going through the spirituality part of being gay. I hope they have people around them that love and care for them, that they don't have to go through these extremes. DD says, so is it okay to be judged? We're going to be judged regardless. Not to push it, but they judge Jesus. I'm not pushing an agenda here. I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
He said, I'm not advocating for Nas, but I understand. I mean, I understand too, but I did not like it. And his art is posted on my timeline so I can have an opinion on it, right? Right. I think so. What you was gonna say, Wiz?
I'm saying to me it's I understand where he was going with it, but he and to me it's too much. It's too much of it's too much sensitivity behind it with everybody. To me, I understand. I wish he used this platform to talk about it, had to sit down with somebody before he reacted to this way. So he did the whole video, which was 3-point-something million.
It's more than that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think they said it was 3-point-7 million. And I wish that his platform, he could have used that platform for other artists
or to bring awareness to it. Yeah. Okay, DD said, as a Christian and a parent, I don't like it. As a rebel and a troll, I freaking love it.
They didn't pick a side.
Understandable, Gemini. Understandable.
Oh, okay.
You know, I kind of get the point too, but here's the problem with that whole situation is that I think that when it comes to churches and the church leadership, I think we as human beings put too much on those people. And in all actuality, everybody that's into the church and that's in the church came broken. They came with something on their heart or something that wasn't right in their life. And that's why they ended up there anyway. So again, does that mean that they're fixed 100%? Does that mean that they're as close to Christ as they can come? No, it doesn't mean that.
Or as they portray to be.
Right. So we got to stop looking at them as the end all be all and realize that, you know what, there's a reason why you in church. There's a reason why you in church. There's a reason why you're a leader in church. There's a reason why you're doing what you do in church is because you are broken as well and you're struggling with some things in life as well. You know, and I could say that for myself. Okay. I'm just being transparent. Ain't none of us perfect. Okay. We've all fallen short. And to judge someone else is particularly wrong. But again, for us to shun them and close the door on them because they're gay, because they're this, that's not what Christ came for. Christ came for everyone. And it didn't matter who you were. Right. But we always talk about being like Christ. But yet we present ourselves as something else when we're in the church.
Like we are not sinners too. No sin is bigger than the other.
That's
sin
right.
is sin. Okay. Okay, so WIZZ just typed the call-in number 347-708-0216. Call in, guys, if you want to talk about our topics. So we're going to move into our next topic, which was way very heavy on my heart, right? The first video I saw was a mom, and she basically did a TikTok where she had her daughter like on the screen, and she was yelling and screaming at her daughter, saying, calling her all types of bitches. B word this, B word that, B word she don't pay no bills. She don't even know how to wash her ass properly, but she's getting cash apps for pics of herself. Right? And I'm like, this isn't the way to do it, where you discipline your child for doing something bad on social media, right? I get it. She wanted people to understand this, whoever y'all was sending money to is a little girl, right? In the video, she's like, I screenshot all the cash apps. And if I get one more to this phone, I'm going to the police, whatever the case may be. So the little girl was getting $5 for her naked pics or her sexy pics. I don't know. This is a little. How was?
How was she?
She was little. She didn't say the age. Maybe like 9 or 10. I don't know. Let's say between 9 and 12. I don't really know. Okay, wait. Mello said the little Nas stuff is entertainment. You shouldn't live your life by it. Yeah, but you can't say that about impressionable little kids. It's not just entertainment for them. You know what I mean? They grow up wanting to be like people that they see. Right? Okay, but moving on, we'll come back to that. So that was the first video I saw, right? Where the mother was saying the daughter was accepting cash apps for $5 for naked pics or sexual pics of herself, right? And I'm just like, this is not how you do it. This is not how you parent your child after finding out this is what's going on. But I get it. She wanted people to understand this is a little girl and you will go to jail behind this little girl. Granted, okay.
Can we run the video?
Huh?
Can we run that video?
Hold on. No, that's the second. Now this is the second video that I saw that made me say, okay, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about our children using social media and us not knowing what's going on. So we're going to play a video. It's long. It's about a minute and something long, but it's really effing deep. So, trigger warning. I'm letting y'all know it's a little girl. There will be the little girl pics, but it's something that y'all need to see. The mother is showing this video, right? I got it off of social media. so we can play it. Y'all can see it.
Okay, here we go.
That shit is not unacceptable. You get on my nerves with that. You don't supposed to be doing no shit like that. You're so fucking young. Dog. You finna make me hard shit. Ain't no sense you getting that. Do you think this is cute? Do you think it's fucking cute for you to be doing that shit? That shit don't make no sense. You're a fucking child. Do you understand me? I'm gonna catch you with another nothing. Look at these motherfucking people. And tell you you're being fucking grown. Take this fucking mask off. Look at this shit. You wanna let somebody see you so bad. I don't play that motherfucking shit. You got me fucked up. Do you think this is...
Okay. So clearly, the little girl in this video has seen some things. For her to be taking pictures like that, for her to doing videos like that. Now, as for the mother, beating your kid on camera is never it. Is never it. Isn't all you gonna get is a ACS, a CPS case. Beating your kids on camera is never the answer, in my opinion. As parents, you gotta check your kids' phones. Whatever parental, because how old did that little girl look? Yeah, like 8?
Yeah.
9? That was a little
Younger than that to me.
I mean, I'm hoping
7, 8.
at least 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, as parents, we have to check social media. We have to see what our kids are doing. And when we were growing up, right, our age group, we didn't have the internet at our fingertips. We couldn't search. Like, how did we get into watching porn and stuff, right? You will stay up late on HBO and try to catch something or something like that. We didn't have it at our fingertips. Mello says she can be her now or be her when she's hooked on drugs working at a strip club. I'm not telling anybody how to parent their children. I mean, some things do require more than a talking to. Some things do, definitely. Somebody said, hey. I don't know who it is, but shout out to you.
Shout out, Yvonne. Brett, let me say something. As a parent, first off, I would have to have a conversation. First conversation, I would just want to know, was she touched?
I mean, it looks very apparent, or she was seeing something.
Yeah,
She's seeing something.
Yeah, she's definitely emulating something that she saw.
Right.
You know, and I understood what her mother was trying to teach us to stay off the phone, but you have to talk to your kids. You know, you have to talk to your kids. Not saying don't spare the rod, spoil the, you know, but you have to talk. You have to have a conversation with your kid. What made you want to do this?
You know what's crazy, right? My group chat had sent, you know, like a question that they saw on Facebook. And before I get into that, I'm gonna read Damon's. He said, I'm a cusser and I like to cuss as much as the next man, but that was extreme. Talking to a child, I get moms was pissed and rightfully so, but she should have taken a time out or something prior to that convo. I agree, because you don't want the kid just remembering the beating. You got to talk to them before you beat them, if anything. You know what I mean? Okay, that's LaRock from Sisterhood. Hey.
What's up?
Okay, so my group chat, right? they sent a post or something from, you know, wherever, and we discussed it. And the post basically said, my child is turning 14 in a few months, right? We have an honest, open relationship with each other. They told me they are not having sex. They're not, they don't want to have sex at this age, but they would like a sex toy for their birthday at 14 years old. 14 years old. That's what they're asking for, right? And I told the group chat, I said, if my child is that open with me and having that conversation with me, and I believe them, I trust them, I would get it for them. Because you don't want them getting it from somewhere else. You don't want that knowledge, them to get that knowledge of what's going on from somewhere else, right? That's just my personal opinion. So with this, clearly, right, either the little girl is being touched or she's getting her information from somewhere else. So yeah, we have to start having conversations with our children. Yvonne said, I believe social media at age 8 is too young. But what do you do when everybody in their class has phones? Me personally, I feel like you don't need a phone until you're about 12, 13. And if I need to reach you, you can have a track phone where there is no internet. You can call me, your grandparents, and that's about it. I think 8 is too young for any child to be using social media. I agree. But what do you do when these kids are 5 and they're asking for phones? They're 4 and they want iPhones. And their other friends are 4 and 5 and they have iPhones. You don't want your kids to be without.
But still, it boils down to what you expose your children to at certain ages. Okay, if you're fluent in making sure that your child is well rounded and you're giving them the things that they need at those age, that doesn't have to do with them growing up faster than they have to, then they're not even thinking about those things. It's not until you present something to a child or they see other people with it and you're not blocking that or explaining to them what that is and why it's not for them, then they're going to be curious about it. Okay, children from ages of 2 to 7 years old, their minds are so expansive, they soak up any and everything. And we got to be mindful of those things when it comes to those children. And they're very smart.
Okay. When my daughter was in school, right? Probably like 6th grade or something, right? They used to have these sex education classes for adults, for the parents, and for the children, right? So for the first half an hour, the parents would meet and we would discuss things. And then for the second half, the kids would come in and we would discuss things together, right? And I hated that because we had lied to my daughter for years, telling her certain things about sex and all of that stuff to keep, to keep her away from that type of thing, right? Anyway, there was a parent, she was the mother of twins, right? And she's like, I don't let my children watch TV. They can't do this. They can't do that. You know what the little girl said? We come to school and we watch everything that we want to watch at school. Our friends have phones and we can see it on their phones. Or when we have free time on the computer at school, we can go to YouTube and watch whatever we need to watch.
Right.
So I just feel like the answer is open communication. Try your hardest to have open communication with your children. And you got to check these phones. You got to see what these kids got going on.
Right.
These tablets, like that is mind-blowing. Yvonne said parental control is needed at all times. It's hard when you're a single parent. It's hard when you're working 2 jobs or whatever the case may be. It's rough. It's rough, but you got to check on your kids. You have to. Like, nah, that video blew my mind. And that's like the second one I've seen where it's a little girl doing stuff she shouldn't be doing. Little, like.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wiz.
As a parent, you gotta understand doing what she's doing on there could get herself in trouble. as far as she has every right to do as she please for her child, but to the whole people, there's going to people that's going to be it's going to disturb that they might want to call ACS on her.
Facts.
You
Be
know,
easy
and the
on
way
here,
he's talking
not
to her.
pussy.
You know, you can't. You gotta talk to a child correctly. You can't. You know, you gotta make a child feel comfortable to come to you and talk to you. You gotta open up that dialogue. Ask her, where did you get this? Why? What made you want to do this? Is it something that you saw on TV or something you saw in the house, or has anybody touched you? You know, it's sad. When I saw that thing, I had to turn away because it bothered me. I couldn't look at it because I'm saying to me, it's like I'm thinking about my daughters, my granddaughters.
That's right.
You know, it's like it's just too much.
And let me help you with the other side of the coin to this, right? I got over almost 40 years in law enforcement. And one of the worst things in that career is to find when we do investigations that a child has been abducted because they had access to social media, and those pedophiles and those demons that love those little children kidnapped or did whatever they had to do to get that child because they had access to social media. You know what I mean? So parents got to understand how serious this thing really is. It ain't just, oh, they was on social media and they did something crazy and you spanked their hand. No, there's somebody out there lurking and seeking and looking for children like that.
Waiting for an opportunity.
That's right.
Well, I will say Instagram put out a statement recently. I don't remember if it was this week or not, but restricting DMs between minors and teens of adults that do not follow each other. So let's say a grown man sees a little girl post and jumps in their DMs. If they're not following each other, they can't DM each other anymore.
Good.
But that's not enough.
No, it's not.
What you got to do is hit the follow, and then all she got to do is hit the follow, and now y'all can talk. Parents, you got to be in them phones. You got to be in them DMs. Even the video game situation where they're playing on live and all of that, because kids have friends that they play with every day, not knowing this friend is a 50-year-old man somewhere, you know, trying to link with little boys or little girls. Who knows?
Right.
Y'all got to stay on top of your kids because that was just too
Restriction.
That was too much. Too much.
Also with that Cash App thing. What did her family?
Why do that little girl have a Cash App? The little girl was like 7, 8. I said between 9 and 12, maybe. Why do the little girl have her own Cash App, miss?
That's
what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on that this little girl got access to social media and access to Cash App?
To me, and I would to me, I hope they track these guys that she was sending pictures to and all that. I hope because that's
criminal.
That's
period. It's criminal.
You know, understand that, you know, that's a comment, like, you know, people take it easy and think the world, you know, sweet, but and that, you know, they watch it, you know, sometimes some kids put their locations on. You know, I wait for her to go to school or wait till the family go to the house. You don't know the situation. They snatch out the house. They still like
or even adults who post their children's school information, like they'll check in at the school on Facebook, or they'll post an achievement and the achievement will have the child's full name, all of that, the school name. Y'all got to be mindful that there are people online that are waiting for this kind of information. So they could walk up to your kid and be like, "Hey, Karen, how are you? Oh, yeah, I know your mom." You get what I'm saying? Like, just got to be smarter.
They don't know because they say, "Yeah, mom's," and to give the correct name and all that. Your mom said to tell me to come. You come with me. We'll call them when we get in the car. Parents, kids don't know. You know, to me, it's like, yeah, when I saw that, I mean, like, it's just like, damn. The social media and all that took a lot. I mean, I understand TV. The TV at one point was our babysitter, but social media is not. It's not safe.
Well, TV was restricted. You couldn't just even if you ordered porn on your parents' cable, eventually you was gonna get caught.
Absolutely.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Social media is like free, not even the internet is free range for these children.
True. Growing up with my parents at 18, 19, I wouldn't even it's my mom's cable.
And not to mention, you can see ass and titties on channel 4, channel 7 now. You know what I'm saying? When we were growing up, it wasn't none of that on regular TV. Like you needed cable to see any little pieces of whatever. Now it's like it's regular. These kids are exposed to everything. So I think
And all that.
the key is communication with your children. You got to talk to them.
Yeah. Keep the kids busy.
I just want it. I mean, it's not always ideal. It's not always that easy for single parents or even parents that are in the household together, but they're never home because they're making ends meet.
Get that,
It's
but still a simple conversation. Say, it's just like a relationship. When you come home, you want to know how the kids' days was. Open up a dialogue that they can talk to you. Call them.
try, guys, try, because that was hard to watch, and I feel the parents' pain in it. I do, I get it, but we got to do better. Take some accountability and make sure our kids are doing what they're supposed to do and they're not being influenced or not being touched, period. But anyway, all right. We're going to move on to our last topic. Here go Mello. The Spice Channel was lit growing up. I don't even know what the Spice Channel is, Mello. I don't know what that is. I wasn't exposed to the Spice Channel. I don't know.
It was
So,
on Optimum.
huh?
I said it was on Optimum.
Oh, I don't know about the Spice Channel. I didn't used to watch that.
But Red, let me tell you one thing before you go on your subject. I made a mistake as a parent with my oldest, and he's 33 years old. I bought a DVD, and it's called Splatman, and I thought it was a spoof of a Batman. So I'm in. I brung the DVD. He came over, I put it on. So I was getting some food for us. I was in the kitchen. I came back and I'm hearing, so Splatman, what can I do for you? And he's thinking like this and thinking the girl went down. I'm like, oh. I'm like, that was a simple mistake though. It didn't have no marker like an X-rated. I didn't know.
Nah, that's mad crazy.
That's one of the bootlegs.
That's wild. That's wild embarrassing, Wiz. Your son was probably looking at you like, Dad, what you got going on?
During the Source Award, I did have them out 3 o'clock in the morning.
You had what?
During the Source Award when it was canceled, and they had to refilm it in New York. So it was me, Flex, and Dougie, and my boy Rez, and my son who was upstairs, and we had the it was the buses that you go the tour bus. So my son was up there with the models.
That's different.
He's upstairs with the models, but 3 o'clock in the morning.
Were they naked?
To kill me.
Were they naked?
No, but they had some sexy stuff on. They wasn't naked though.
Okay. I mean, sometimes it happens. I mean, shit. If you take your kids to the West Indian Day Parade, they seeing nakedness.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's a part of your culture, it's a part of your culture. Damon, shut up. He's like, was that the Red Spice Channel? Shut up. I don't even know what the Spice Channel was. Mello said Channel 68. Damn, he still remembered the channel and everything. Must have been real important, Mello. So our last topic of today is Cheeto and Saweetie. we tried to have a live on what day was it? Thursday, but Instagram just wasn't letting us be great, right? Because someone asked me why we have never talked about women initiated domestic violence on our show. So I'm going to play the video of Sweetie, right? First of all, social media had an agenda with this situation because most sites were only playing a clip of the video. It was an elevator video again, right? Where Quavo looks like he's the aggressor. But TMZ posted the whole video and they gave you a play-by-play as to what was happening in the video. So we're going to play the whole video, the TMZ version, so that you can see the whole video, and we're going to get into domestic violence in relationships.
Okay, here we go.
Can we play it one more time so that people, I need y'all to pay attention to the video. One more time. Pay attention. That was Sweetie throwing the punch. So a little background on the video as per TMZ. This is Sweetie's apartment building in the Hollywood Hills. That orange bag is a Xbox console bag. As you can see, Sweetie threw a punch. They were fighting over the bag. They're tussling for the bag. Sweetie ends up on the floor. She looks injured because she's not getting up. Eventually she gets up and she's kind of limping back to where they originally started from. Now, if the tables were turned, right, and it was Quavo who threw that punch, his career would be over right now. His career would be over right now. So why is it okay that women can throw punches? Like there has been no backlash as far as Saweetie throwing this punch, and I'm not okay with it because I'm a firm believer that women and men need to keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I teach my kids. Keep their hands to themselves. You want to fight, it's time for you to leave. That's it. But I also teach my boys, if you can't restrain a woman and she's just beating on you, yeah, you can hit her back. That's what I teach my boys. And I don't feel bad about that because women should be taught to keep their hands to themselves too. So on the live, we had a guy that came up and he was trying to give us his point. WIZZ, I think you heard him better than I did. What was his point to the conversation?
He was basically saying that, like what you were saying, because he got in trouble because the simple fact is that he was defending himself, and when the cops came, they being that he's a man and he was big,
he was automatically the aggressor. Okay, he
didn't even hit her; he just pushed her, but she hit herself hard.
So he didn't hit, he pushed her off of him.
She hit something.
There was another celebrity video of Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks' son. He was dating a black woman, and he has the video camera on her, and he's like, yeah, he's talking trash to her, whatever. She's packing up her stuff to leave, and she has a pot in her hand, and she just swings the pot at him and it hits him. It drops the phone, all of that. Female violence is not okay.
Nah.
And I just want to know where's cancel culture for Saweetie, because if Quavo would have threw that punch, it would have been a Chris Brown situation all over again. Oh, he's a woman abuser and all of that. And I don't think it's fair that women get to walk around like, yeah, I threw the punch. Okay. They even said he was abusing her. Like, it's plenty of people that saying he abused her in that video. I didn't get that. Did y'all get that? Did you get that, Wiz? Because I didn't.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that at all. To me, it's just that physical. It came physical because he was trying to get his stuff, and he was trying to grab his stuff, not grab on her, grab his stuff from her. You know,
we don't. I mean, we only know what we see on this clip.
Yeah.
We don't know what took place prior to it, because he could have been in the apartment whipping her ass. You know what I mean? And now she's just tired of it and she swings. It's possible. We don't know what happened prior to this video. But just from this video alone, she looks like she's the aggressor.
But can I say something? If he would have did something like that in the apartment, and I'm playing devil's advocate, if he would have did that, he wouldn't have turned his back on her. Because she probably would have just still wanted this fight.
It's possible. It's possible, but we don't know what happened prior to it. What I saw, it looked like he was leaving. It's her apartment, so he's taking his stuff. Ladies, y'all know, once he take that Xbox or that PlayStation, the relationship is done. It's over.
Forever.
Yeah, it's over. If he's taking that PlayStation or that Xbox, the relationship is done. Mello said, let's leave her alone. Well, Mello, this is a serious situation where women are aggressive towards men. So we're speaking about domestic violence in relationships. So it's not just about Sweetie. It's about women who are violent. And it's not okay.
I'm looking at this. It's always on the timeline of when people got projects out. That's what I'm saying.
Who got a project out?
Sweetie, and then Quavo and them was about to drop. You know?
Yeah.
Something coming in the city that they promoting now.
But I really feel like this was for real. Like they might capitalize off of it, but I feel like it was for real. It was for real.
Can I say something? Mm-hmm. Stay off the elevator. Take the stairs. Take the stairs. Let's run down the stairs. Girls is not going to chase you down the stairs unless you got their.
That is not true. That is not true. They will chase you down the stairs. Hold on. DD says Solange is looked at as a hero, an urban legend for fighting in the elevator. It's a double standard. It definitely is. Well, I'm going to say this, right? The only reason I was okay with Solange's situation is because they weren't in a relationship, right? So it's not really domestic violence. It was like a fight. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z held himself together where he didn't put his hands on her.
Yeah, because she spit on him.
Now, if it was Beyonce throwing them punches, then yeah, that's domestic violence. She's being the aggressor. But that was just a fight. And if a woman raises her hand to a man, she better be prepared for what's going to come behind it. Because everybody ain't raised right. Some people don't care, and you will get knocked out. Not saying women can't beat men in some instances, they can, but it's a 50-50 chance you're getting knocked out, sis. And it is a double standard. That's why I'm trying to speak on it. Why do we get so upset that we raise our hands to our partners? Like, it's not cool. When I was younger, it was me. I used to do it, right? And now that I'm older, I know it's not okay. It's not cool. We shouldn't be doing it.
Red, you was wilding now? You was wilding out, Red? You Sweetie?
You know, when you're young and dumb, you don't know any better. Or that's like people that, like, you get into an argument and you'll knock everything down in your house. you the one that got to clean that up later. Like, you got to control your anger. You got to do better. You have to do better. Somebody on the live this week was like, they got physical with their girlfriend or their female friend, and the girl punched him like 3 times. And he was like, you got a 3-strike rule, right? It was like the first time, shut up, DD. He said right hook red is what they called her. Shut up. Anyway, he was like, you got 3 times. The first time, Yvonne said, keep your hands in your pocket. He was like, the first time, all right. The second time, okay. But the third time you hit me, you want to fight. Yeah, and I agree.
I'm Takashi.
I agree.
I'm Takashi.
You said Takashi?
Yep, I'm Takashi. I'm calling.
You calling who? What are you talking about?
Calling the cops on y'all.
Oh, it's the female. Yeah, you should. You should. You should. If you can get to your phone, you should. Don't be afraid to be like, yo, this woman is beating on me, because it's not okay. That's not love, guys. That's
Rick,
not love.
you say if you can get to your phone?
No, real talk. No, because
right.
I know of situations where right now, like, I don't even know if I should be talking about it, but a girl was beating on a guy, right? No, she went through his phone and started beating on him. He was asleep, woke him up out his sleep, beating on him. So where he ain't have a phone to get to. And he tried restraining her. He couldn't restrain her, so he ended up hitting her back, and now he got a court case.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. You know, like, I'm upset. That just made me upset talking about it, because it's like, come on, like, especially if you're going to start the fight, miss, you're going to start the fight and know what's going to come behind it. That's it. What you calling the cops for? You wanted to fight. You lost. You took a L. That's it. You can't be mad that he actually lifted his hands to hit you. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. And that's what I teach my kids. Keep your hands to yourself. I'm not running to help you if you started this fight. I'm not doing it. Keep your hands to yourself unless you are defending yourself, protecting yourself. So, yes, if you can get to your phone, call the cops. That is correct.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But it's sad for dudes, because my whole thing is, you in the house by yourself, right, with the female, right? They taking you. They really taking. If she has any marks on her, because she can like go in the bathroom and scratch herself and like say he beat me up.
You know how you can prevent that? If you call the cops. You call the cops. I need help. I would like to press charges, or whatever the case may be, is what you say when you call 911. But you call the cops.
Yeah, I'm like 911. Yeah, hello? Yeah, she hit me. She hit me. Yeah, I'm doing it like if I'm telling mommy and daddy on you.
That's the only safe way. You got to call the cops. Don't wait for her to call the cops, because you know how that story is going to go.
But did y'all know that after the OJ situation in New York State, in the domestic cases, when they have to respond, they're supposed to bring both if there's violence?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. I didn't know that, which is good. Which is good, because it's not always the men initiating the violence.
No, but you're going to spend a night in the cell probably before you go see the judge. That's messed up. I mean, to me, it's like, okay, growing up, I have an older sister. Yeah, we fought, but sometimes, one time, we had a real fat fight and a serious fight, and my father wanted to kill my ass because he was telling me no matter how mad a woman gets you, you don't put hands on it. That's your sister. You're supposed to protect her.
Right.
You know. And, my sister was a little bully because, she was older than me, trying to tell me to do this.
And she knew you wasn't supposed to hit her back, so that made it worse. Like, I agree with that, and then I don't agree with that, because that's how women grow up with that. You never gonna hit me back. You know what I'm saying? And that's not okay. Don't think that.
I was saying I love my sister.
As you should, and siblings fight. Just like Jay-Z and Solange, like whatever that was some family stuff. It happens here and there. It does happen. But when it's relationship wise, I think it's a little different. If that was Beyonce putting her hands on Jay-Z, that would be an issue.
And that's talking about criminal charges. The police is looking into it now.
Oh yeah. Well, right now the Chet Hanks situation, she has a restraining order against him, and he's suing her for the money that she stole from him. It's just messy, but it's videotape of her swinging a pot at him, and they still gave her the restraining order.
Yeah, but you know what? She said that he had a knife that nobody saw in the video. I'm like, what?
Well, he's the one that was bleeding in the video. So who had the knife?
She said he had the knife. She said nobody can see it in the video, but he had a knife.
You know how I look at that? Okay. She came there with 3 men that he said he didn't know. I don't know if he knew them because she said it was her family. He said it was 3 men that she didn't know. So if you pull up to get your stuff with 3 men that I don't know, I'm getting a knife too, just in case. Who knows?
Sure.
I mean, if you want them to get their stuff, you want them to get their stuff.
No, she come with a police officer, gets her stuff. That's all.
True. I mean, like we only know what we see on the video. And as far as that video, she was the aggressor. Why wasn't she videotaping him? She knew he was videotaping her. So if you're not the aggressor, you will if you're being attacked or if you're in fear of your life, you wouldn't record that?
Definitely if 3 men come into your house that you don't know. So you don't know what they're gonna do to you. She gonna get her stuff. No, I'd have boxed it up and had it waiting for her outside. Oh, you coming? All right, let me know when you come outside. I see it roll up.
Maybe he didn't know she was coming and she just pulled up like, I'm here to get my stuff. But I'm just saying, if she's scared of him, she needs a restraining order and everything. Why she wasn't recording the situation? In my mind, I'm like, because she was the aggressor. That's why she wasn't recorded. That's why she knocked his phone out his hand, because she didn't want to be recorded being the aggressor. I don't know.
And he didn't want to be cancel cultured, so he wanted to make sure, if anything, she said anything, I got it on her. I got the camera on her.
As he should.
Is there? Oh, where he went because she got her order protect. I don't know why. Well, basically, that's what they usually do for any time circus situation. As far as both parties supposed to get restraining order.
I never heard of a double party restraining order.
When it comes to that, when it comes to physical, you can't come by her. You can't by her. They got heard that, right?
But normally
you can do that.
Yeah,
I know you can do it, but normally it's like one person is gonna get locked up, one person is gonna get a restraining order to stay away from that person.
I never want to be like a lockup situation. You feel threatened by that person, like how he filmed it for threatened. He could have went to the police officer and said, "Look, I want a restraining order."
But I hardly hear of double restraining orders. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I heard. It had to be really, really crazy, like that. They usually be with 2 girls fighting each other. It don't really be the man and the woman, because men usually don't do it like that unless they really have to protect themselves.
But y'all need to. Y'all need to.
So we gotta learn.
Do what y'all gotta do.
See, that's another conversation that we had to tell a young man. Just make sure whatever you do, put your hands up like this. You can go like this. You can go like that. Give me my space. Or
no, how about you start teaching them to know people's triggers and know toxic situations so that you leave before it gets there.
I mean, the dude what if the person grabs his Xbox and want to go out the house and she don't want him to go? Okay.
Oh yeah, because he's trying to leave, right? Yeah.
So he gotta protect you. Like, yo,
I don't know. It's just
when it fell on the floor, like, oh, you gotta check that Xbox when you go home. They had a case, but I'm like, oh, he really wanted to make sure.
somebody on the live said, but he's rich, so he probably got mad Xboxes. Like that's not his only Xbox. I said it's a different.
You know how sometimes it's hard to get.
Not even. You know what it is? Is I need this Xbox out of your house because if it's gone, the relationship is over. That's what that was. It was like, I don't want nothing of mine's in your apartment.
Right.
It's over.
Yo, read the comment.
Those the same comments.
Oh, okay.
I read those.
Oh, because okay.
I read those.
But yeah, Yvonne said hi, Access Radio. On in the building. But yeah, to me, sip on plane, stay off the elevator.
I mean, cameras is
like, because you can't even say, look, I'm not doing nothing. I'm pulling out my privilege card. Look, I'm not doing nothing. My hands up. She hit me. Listen.
Well, once Quavo saw the camera, he was like, this is going to be bad. He saw it. He looked up. He was like, this is going to be bad. Not as bad as Solange and Jay. That was different. But guys, don't be afraid to be like, this woman is beating on me. Because it's not fair. It's not fair that y'all can't hit back. Because people should keep their hands to themselves. That's how I feel.
Yeah, at all times. That's how it should be. Keep your hands to yourself and respect each other. Come back to get your Xbox the next day. Because, she might be mad a couple of days. You hit him with the, I didn't mean to text you. Did you hit me? Never mind. You do that, then they make up.
Who?
He'll come back and get it for the makeup sex.
Nah, once the relationship get violent, it's something totally different. Like, that's a different type of toxic.
To me, I don't think it. To me, I don't really think. I think it was really she was grabbing. She was hitting him to grab it. To me, it's like I don't think
he swung on him.
Yeah, I'm not saying it wasn't violent. I'm saying to me, it's like it wasn't a breakup series.
It was what?
I don't think it was really like they cannot go back after everything come down. Now,
Well, that's another thing that people got to understand. Public cheating, public embarrassment is different than private cheating and private embarrassment, right? If this would have went on and we didn't know, they could get back together. But once it's out and other people know, I got to explain to my family what's going on. I got to explain to my friends what's going on. Something totally different.
No, I'm just saying this. Allegedly. Then why she let him get back in the house?
What about the cheating?
Oh yeah, after that, if she felt that certain way, that
it's the same reason you take people back after they done cheated. You still in love with them.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. They could have worked it out.
No, once it gets violent, it's something different. It's totally different because now it's like you're probably always going to be violent. Like if they wouldn't have got this elevator video and they would have got back together, it would have been another situation where somebody put their hands on the other person. Once it get violent, it's different.
That's like Solange can't come over for Thanksgiving then. You forgive and move on.
Hold on. Mello said DMX is off of life support. What does that mean, Mello? I'm scared to open my phone right now. I'm telling you, I love DMX.
Mello, yeah, let me know.
Nah, I'm about to go look. Oh, all right. Y'all pray. Y'all pray. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Never good when they say easy.
As a matter of fact, let me just go straight to TM No ZZ.
Ain't get no alert. Get no alert. Good thing TMZ.
TMZ hasn't updated. So I don't know if I believe that. Where you got that from, Mello? TMZ hasn't updated. But I hope that's a good thing.
You know.
Oh my God, Darkman X. Pull through X.
I'm saying, hey man, it would be so sad, man. It's,
Hold on. Okay. Channel 11. Pix 11 says he has been taken off of life support and is breathing on his own. God is good.
all right. That's what's up.
It's one step in the battle.
All right. Breathing on his own.
Yo, everybody that's been texting me about DMX, they like, I thought he was clean. Addiction is a hard thing, guys. It's not just one day you clean and that's it. That's a battle you fighting every day of your life.
A hard life.
Facts. And if you listen to DMX music, you know, like, he been through a lot, yo. From the age of 7, even before that, but the age of 7, he been through a lot.
Grandmother raised on. Sad. Man. You know, he got his deal with a broken jaw.
You think they will let me see him?
Well, where he at? It might be open. No, he upstate New York.
They said a New York hospital.
Yeah, he's upstate New York. That's what he was on. But that's good he's breathing on his own. Come back, dog. Come on.
I hope so. Thanks. Oh, Mello said looks like he's going to make it. I mean, it's very tricky. That the loss of oxygen is hard on the body. So we just got to keep him lifted in prayer.
Yeah, that's why I was worried about his brain. It's a brain, because you know, when they say vegetate state, I'm like, nah, come on. He gotta. So you know, everybody, you know, let's put their prayers on it. You know, see, even though you know he had his demons from these drugs, he is a good person.
I mean, he had a rough life. Nobody is perfect. He had a rough life. I watched a documentary on him. I don't remember where it was, and it was really heartbreaking. Shout out to Richard Ellis on the check-in. Good evening. Okay, so we're just gonna run down all the topics that we did today. We're at the 6:30 mark. What was the first topic? Because I didn't get to write down the show. I'm just going off the top of the head, and my memory sucks. Huh, Wiz?
I said, wait, hold on. I was about to say the kids. It wasn't the kids.
Oh, no. The first topic was Lil Nas X and Christianity and Satan, and it was just a lot. I don't know. Oh, you know what else about that topic? Like a few years ago, the same company that is making the Satan shoes made some Jesus shoes where they had like a drop of, oh, shout out to Big Rich on the check-in. Okay, Big Rich. I didn't get to hear your show today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said you was scared.
Who, me?
Yeah,
no.
He was talking junk
He was
about
talking
you.
junk about you.
No. It's Easter weekend, so I had to, you know, I was prepping my meat. Pause. My food for tomorrow. I didn't have a chance to. And the DMX news. I just want to listen to some X. I'm sorry, but next Saturday I'll definitely be tuning in. Wait, yeah, I hope so. I'm sorry. And Wiz text me too, like you better check in, but I was busy. I'm sorry.
He was getting on you because I was going against what he was saying. He said,
I'm never scared, Big Rich. Never scared. Never scared. I'm telling you, next show I'm tuning in, so you'll be ready. Okay, Big Rich? Okay, right? What I was saying. they made a Jesus sneaker, right? The same Air Max, like Little Nas's, but they were white, and they had like a drop of water from the River Jordan or something like that in it. And they're like, there was no backlash on that. So why is there backlash on the Little Nas sneaker? And I'm just like, because it's human blood and it's creepy. I don't know. I don't know. Did
Yeah,
you hear
that's a whole different craziness.
the Satan sneakers? But they have a Jesus sneaker too. And there was no backlash on that.
Because it wasn't crazy. Like what? It was no drop of blood, and there was no craziness.
True.
You know, to me,
So the second topic was children and social media. Guys, y'all gotta check your kids' phones, check what they're watching, try to have daily conversations with them about what do they have going on, because it's some wild shit going on with these kids. I'm sorry, but it is, and it's crazy.
and you
You
know what they can
Mhm.
do is get approved for the apps, where the parents gotta approve it. I don't
So
think.
I
I
know
don't,
Facebook. I know Facebook has a kids messenger, but does Instagram have that too?
I don't know, but to me, is how mature you gotta just watch. You gotta share. You gotta have all the information. I believe have your kids passwords and all that, so you go in there and check it yourself. Because kids is not gonna tell you everything. Where it goes straight to your matter of fact, let it go straight to your email. To everything as well. So you see what everything.
But a working parent doesn't have time to check everything. It's just hard. Have the
But
conversation with your
raising
kids.
a child, okay, because to me, and I made the mistake of being like that with my oldest two, being a working dad, working overnight. To me, I'll say that's a parent, just like your mothers, you can't take no time off. You know, it's like y'all, no matter what you do, you always have to do. And I feel that or both parents, whatever the situation or not, be there for your child. Make sure you have this conversation. That's the
Well,
most
yeah,
important
parenting is a 24/8 situation. Like you
thing.
don't get no breaks from being a parent, unfortunately. Mello said the Satan shoe is a custom. They made it from the Jesus Air Max. The Jesus shoe has water from the Jordan River. Yeah, that's what I just said. So when the Jesus shoe came out, there was no backlash. Like everybody was like, "Oh, let me get a pair." But now that it's a Satan shoe, everybody's all up in arms about it. So I guess you could say it's a double standard when it comes to that too. I don't know. I'm not okay with the drop of blood in the sneakers.
What
And
was the
Nike
promo behind that? Jesus walk? Kanye?
facts, facts. And Nike is suing the custom company because they don't want their name associated with that. But they didn't sue them when they did the Jesus shoe.
But why it had to be Air Max? It could have been like for Lash sneakers or something. All sneakers, if you go to a different place, they make it similar to the other ones and they still sell it in these stores. And I don't
Well,
understand how they do patenting.
I don't understand how people can remake custom shoes, right? But like if you're bootlegging the shoes, they they don't want you to bootleg them, right?
Mhm.
But this person is taking actual Nikes and customizing them and selling them. It's crazy. Miley Cyrus bought a pair of them Satan shoes too. They're only making 666 copies. Like it's too demonic for me. It's too demonic. I don't like it. I
How
don't
much
like
they selling it for? I want to know. Who
Huh?
how much they selling for and who the heck why? I'm like, that's too much. I can't even bring a pair of those in my house. I feel uncomfortable bringing the Jesus pair. Like, I
Why?
to me, to me, it's symbolism. It's all about the symbolism of. I just feel like it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be titled for Jesus sneakers.
So is it because you're not that big of a Christian? Because if you purchase a chain, you wouldn't buy a cross? To me, it's like the same thing.
I never looked at it like that, but I just feel like as what is everybody's talking about, it made me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, not me. I just don't like that line of Air Max. I don't like it. They pinch my toes. I don't like those.
I like Air Max.
Those Air Max are uncomfortable to me. Air Max, the 95s, those are my favorite Air Max ever. But those that they make in the Satan and the Jesus ones, I don't like those. I don't like the fit. Okay, hold on. Mello has his little podcast, y'all, called Kicks and Bricks. It's about sneakers and sports. So he's giving us the 411 on this. He says the Jesus shoe was an official release. An official Nike release? Oh, this is getting deep. Nas X tried to pass off the Satan shoe as an official release. That's what got them in trouble. So the Jesus shoe was an official Nike release. Oh, Mello said, I have a pair. I don't care for the devil. I'm a collector and I look at sneakers as art. You have a pair of what, Mello? The Jesus shoe or the Satan shoe? Because if you say the Satan shoe, I'm looking at you kind of different. Collector of art or not. That's some weird shit to have in your house.
That would be in my storage.
You have a pair of what, Mello? Tell the truth, too. Don't lie. Because I need to know.
I'm saying, you come over for Sunday dinner now.
Facts, yo. I'm telling you, energy transfer is real. Energy transfer is real. Anyway, so we talked about Lil Nas X. We talked about children and social media. And we talked about domestic violence in relationships that is initiated by the females. Guys, be safe. Keep your hands to yourself. Call the cops. That's it. That's all. Even if you're a celebrity, call the cops. Oh, Mello said he got a pair of both. Mello, I ain't cool with you no more.
Hello.
I don't care if you're a collector of art or not. That's some creepy shit. That's some weird shit.
Let me find out Mel's a plug. I need. There's some sneakers I was looking for that I need to plug. But I don't want those. I'm like, Dude, that is crazy. That'd be like the Miami Bad Boys. The devil's not welcome in my house.
Okay, so hold on. DMX's attorney spoke with Channel 11 News to provide an update on the rapper's condition. Richmond, his name is Richmond. Okay, Richmond says DMX has been taken off of life support and is breathing on his own, but there's still a lot of concern for his condition. Well, it's good news. It's good news.
Heart attack.
Yeah, the overdose caused a heart attack. Addiction is hard, period.
Yeah. Asthma. He has asthma too.
Yeah, chronic asthma.
Chronic, yeah.
It's rough.
Shows that he got off stage. He had to just be rushed.
Wait, what? You got cut off a little bit. What you said?
There's certain shows on the road that he was on, and he had to get rushed off. Asthma. That's like, I remember a long time ago. They found him in the parking lot. I forgot where. I think it was in New Rochelle or something. They found him in the parking lot because he had an asthma attack.
I didn't know that. I knew he had chronic asthma, but I didn't know that his asthma is that bad where like he be passed out from it.
Yeah. Well, he at that time, but other times he had to get rushed off the stage.
Oh man, DMX, you got this, brother. Pull through, because I'm still trying to see you. DMX been my boo for years.
But he didn't say your name in the song though.
You know why? Because I had to keep it low. I wish. What? I was in love with DMX growing up.
Freakums. You know.
even after all of that other stuff that I heard about him, it was like I will forever love him. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So just pray for his kids because
Yes.
he has grown kids and he has little baby kids, young kids. So pray for his family and stuff.
Yeah.
It was one more thing that I wanted to discuss, but I don't. Oh, okay, real quick. The Derek Chauvin trial is going on right now. Um, I hope that George Floyd gets justice. I can't watch it. Like, I don't even want to see the little clips that I see on social media. It's just hard. It's hard, and I really hope that they get justice. So if you guys are tuning in, you can update us on it. But I'm not.
So I watched 2 days. I saw it when this baby. I just don't like the how the defense is trying to picture him as a drug user. I'm saying
It don't have nothing to do with nothing.
that's what I'm saying. You still killed him, and I was just like, "Dang, it was 9 minutes. You standing on this man for 9 minutes. You took him out the car. You didn't even have to take him out the car. He was handcuffed already."
Well, I saw two clips of the longest Minnesota police officer. He was like one of the oldest that they have on the force or something like that.
Mhm.
And the officer superiors, they took the stand and they both said like there was no reason. There was no reason for that type of. They already had him subdued. So what was the point? So I'm just praying for justice. I can't watch it though. My stomach can't handle that stuff. My
Everybody,
heart can't
down.
handle that stuff.
Everybody, all the witnesses broke down.
I know I saw his friend. I saw the video of his friend crying about it. The martial arts guy, he was a really good witness because he was like, "You're not gonna paint me out to be no angry black man. I saw what I saw and I said what I said, and it was wrong. Period." So that was kind of dope to see that. But I just hope that they find justice, and if not, burn that bitch down. Period.
Nah, they ain't. I don't think they ain't gonna drop the ball on this one. They gonna make sure that this one's gonna carry over. They know that Minnesota it's gonna go crazy.
They need to. Anyway, so we're in our last 10 minutes of the show. Does anybody have any shout outs? Al, Wiz, give y'all little shout outs.
I just shout out to everybody who's watching. Um, I hope I'm wishing for a speedy recovery for X. Hope he makes it through. I'm not claiming nothing but a speedy recovery. We need you here. We need more songs. You know, we need to be there for your family, B. Big Al, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout out X's family, to encourage them and to pray for them that God's healing hand is on his child. And they could be reassured that no matter what God does with him, that there is a purpose and he will continue to be important to the people of this world.
I know. Amen to that. Amen to that.
And I can't wait to see the video that I'm going to play in a minute.
Facts. I hope it's one of him praying because X is just so dope. Like X was like a triple threat, okay? He could rap, he could sing if he want to, he could act if he want to. X was dope. Anyway, I'm just giving my shout outs real quick. Shout out to everybody that tuned into the show, comments, share the show. We appreciate you guys. I just want to say happy Easter to everybody. I hope you're spending it with your loved ones. And that's it. Pray for X, guys. And I wanted to end the show with the MX video or something, a song, something. That's it.
All ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who was giving that kind of energy? back then. Nobody. I'm sorry. X was the man. X was the man. Y'all know he battled Jay and won, right? Yeah.
He did that in
Yeah.
Brooklyn. He did that in Brooklyn. He did it in
Okay.
Brooklyn.
All right. He battled Jay and won.
He did one in Brooklyn and one in the Bronx.
X was the man. Not to mention his acting and all of that. Like, X was dope. And we praying for the best for him. Anyway, guys, when is our next show? Wiz? The 16th, right? No.
17th.
The 17th?
Yes.
Well, we'll be live again on the 17th. I think we're going to do our Instagram live like every other week. So every week that we don't have a show, like this week, we'll do a live. But the week that we do have a show, we're not going to do a live on Facebook or Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
Unless it's like some emergency stuff that we need to discuss. Other than that, yeah. So thank you for all the love and the support. We appreciate y'all. Wiz, you got anything to say before we peace out?
Thank you, homie, because I know your energy. You said you was kind of feeling, but I'm glad that it pepped up.
Let me tell you, I woke up at 9 this morning because I had the season meet and all of that, and my head was killing me. I went to sleep. I was like, okay, a half an hour. I woke up, it was 12 o'clock. I was like, all right, I'm doing too much. Like, I'm tired, but the show must go on.
Yeah.
I'm here. Not to mention the bad news I've been getting this week. So
yeah,
my people lifted up in prayer. Yeah, y'all be good. Y'all not going to church on Sunday. It's virtual church. Find one.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm going to say peace out. Peace and love, guys. Catch y'all on the 17th.
Also, Big Al, can you just name the shows on iAccess so everybody can check it out?
Absolutely. So on Sunday, we want to make sure we big it up for Giving Life, with vocals by Jamel Morgan, Flower Child, and oh man, I can't believe I just forgot my man's name, but it'll come to me. On Mondays, Unjustly Justified with Team Women.
What time is the show on Sunday?
That's from 9 to 10. Yeah, 9 to 10. Yeah, so we can watch repeats. If you go to Boxcast and go to the iAccess channel, you can watch all the shows there as well. Monday nights from 7 to 8 is Unjustly Justified with Tima and Mika. Of course, on Wednesdays, we have Hood to Hood from 8 to 9. Okay, and then on Saturdays, we have, of course, Love and Lust from 5 to 7. Okay, and Big Rich the Ruler from 1 to 3. We have some shows that are going to be coming back again. They took a hiatus. That's going to be The Great Debate, and also Sisterhood, as well as I don't know why my mind is drawing a blank right now. What's Popping with my man Farm and his team. I think I've covered everybody. If not, forgive me, people. But we're definitely going to be back in full swing. This COVID thing is letting up, so everybody's willing to come back and do what they need to do up here at iAccess. But I thank each and every one of y'all for staying the course, okay, for just believing and trusting in the brand so that y'all can do your things. And I love you guys.
Love you too, Big Al. Shout out to iAccess Radio. And you guys check out the other shows. If you like iAccess on Facebook, it'll give you alerts when they go live, and you can see the other shows that are also on the station. Okay? So, peace and love, guys. Be safe, wear your mask, be blessed. That's it. That's all I got.
June.
Oh, shout out to June. His birthday was yesterday. Still June 12/03.
Birthday.
What I'm looking for. She about her business. Come on. She about her money. She about her business. She about her money. She about her business. She about her money. She about her business. And come to that money. She handle her business and she be like, back it up, 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 back it up. her money, she about her business. She about her money, she about her business. She about her money, she about her business. It come to that money, she handle her business, and she be like, back it up, 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 back it up. She about her money, she about her business. Don't hurt me, she thinking she sexy. She always come at me direct. Forever gon' call, she don't text me. When she hit me up, she never play games. She say exactly what she wanted. She called me late night and talk dirty. Like, come through, let's count up some honeys. Next morning, it's back to the money. If you owe her something, then run it. Something like Debo, see everyone get low. They tucking they chain when she coming. For herself, she gon' always provide. Got that beam when she down for the ride. Like Jordan going for the 6. Cause she want it, she won't be denied. And that's what be turning me on. Love when they sexy and strong. Cause all of these chicks was sucking and licking. But how many paying that bone? How many loving don't need you? When you hungry, you know they gon' feed you. When she hear that you taking the loss, she look at you, baby, say me too. See, not too many and not too much gonna hold you down and be that crush. See, not too many gonna lift you up when you look them in their eyes and you down on your luck. Not many gonna be fair, not many gonna be fair. But when you dealing with a real one, you already know she be there. She bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business. It comes to that money, she handle her business and she be like, back it up, 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 back it up. She bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business. It come to that money, she handle her business and she be like, back it up, 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 back it up. That shorty is focused, don't care about designer, but she keep her bills paid. Look good in some heels, but she ain't no snack. Lil' mama's a meal babe. If you know her, she always be grinding. Her ride with the perfect timing. When she speak, everyone listen. Like getting directions from Simon. She down for the cause, she know what she doing. She always up front, no surprises. She keep it 100, she always be honest. She never won't fake in the sky. She living her life on the go. Little extra got money to blow. Be careful, don't make her get ignorant. She bout it, you already know. Now my baby down for the drama. Step to her, she bomb like Osama. It's best to stay out of her way. Don't never stay in front of them commas. She get it, you know that it's poppin'. The party is going to stop it. She tell you to get it, you get it. Like paying your taxes, no option. For me, it's full throttle to pose. She move like a boss, I'm a boss. And though I don't need it, just to see me beat it. Don't ask, but she taking the charge. She with me and we living large. We scoping the fuck like a garage. And you don't believe what you see. Just know that she real, no mirage. She bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business, she bout her money, she bout her business. It comes to that money.